Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you guys for stopping by. In today's video I'll be showing you guys how to make plantain chips. Plantain chips is an African, I would say it's an African snack eaten mostly in West Africa and in my country Cameroon in particular. Okay, today I'll share with you guys how I make this, and the trick I'm going to share with you guys here is how I get the salt to be incorporated into the plantain and not just rubbed over the skin of the plantain. And yeah, let's get into the video. So I start by washing my plantain thoroughly. Why? Because there's dirt on the skin of the plantain, and when you open it up you'll be touching the plantain itself and you're going to transfer the dirt. So it's always advisable to wash your plantains. I leave my plantains on the side after washing, and then this is the trick I'm going to share with you guys. So I just get a container. This is Supermom bottle. If you're in Cameroon you know this bottle, and then I made some incisions, some holes in the cover of the bottle, and then I have some water in the bottle already, as you can see. Then I get salt and put it in the water. I shake it, and then I just close it up and leave it there for a while. I just leave it to sit pretty for a while for the salt to dissolve really well, such that you're not seeing any salt settled in the bottle, and then you're going to see what I'll do with it later. So now while my salt is melting inside the water, I'm going to go ahead and cut the two ends of my plantain. Of course, peel my plantain. I make an incision on the skin of the plantain, and then I go ahead to use my hands to peel it off completely. You can use the knife all through, but I think this way is easier or faster for me. And then you want to clean off every skin, like every leftover skin from the plantain itself. You just want to give it a little scrape here and there to make sure that the skin is smooth and there is no plantain skin anywhere. So I do that for all of my plantains, and then I go ahead to start slicing my plantain. I'm going to be using this side of my grater, like I'll say it's a multi-purpose or a multi-sided grater. That's what I'm going to use to slice my plantain chips. It gives you very fine plantain chips. Like it's very tiny or very thin, if I would say so. So I'm just going to slice all three until, and I'm going to use different methods. I will show you guys in another video the different methods and why I decided to use different methods to slice my plantain chips. After slicing my plantain chips, this is what it looks like, 3 different shapes and sizes. So I go ahead back to my salt water and I sprinkle it using the bottle into the chips, and then I go ahead now to fry. I already had my oil on the fire, and when it was hot I started putting in the plantain chips one after the other. If you want your plantain chips to be really dry and come out like individually, you don't want them stuck on each other, this is what you should do. But then it's very time consuming and not everybody has the patience for this. So for the first set of plantains, this is what I did. I put them individually, but when I was frying the second set I didn't put them individually. And you want to fry them, I think you should use medium heat, depending on how hot or how high your gas can get. I think for me I use medium heat and I let it cook for about 7 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes, until it was golden brown, and then I took it off. Now you can also add your water into the oil. A lot of people are scared of this method, but this is what I used to do before, and I actually did it on this day because I realized that just salting it, sprinkling with the salt, did not give me the heat I wanted to feel. Like I didn't feel the saltiness I wanted to feel in my plantain chips. So what I did was, okay, you guys can see now that I didn't put this one individually. I just took a chunk in my hand, but of course I'm going to use my spoon, my frying spoon, to try to separate it. The difference is not much, it's just that when you're eating you have to separate, and then some of them inside might not be as dry as you want them to be. But do what pleases you. If you have the time, put your plantain in the oil one after the other. If you don't, you can still do it this way and it will not give you a terrible result. So I did spray some okay, you guys can see what I was trying to say. You can do it before you add in your plantain or after you add in your plantain. It really doesn't do anything to the plantain. Some people take a chunk of water, like in a cup with salt, and pour it in the oil. That one might be scary, like you will get, it's going to make like a very loud sound and it might just scare you. So I prefer to sprinkle. Now my plantains are ready, and I'm just going to take them out. Oh, so what I'm showing you guys now is not the one I put in chunk. This is actually what I put in individually. That's why you see that it's coming out individually. It's not in a chunk. There you go, you have your plantain chips. Try this method and tell me what you think. Okay, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.